Welcome into the realm of sound and vibration with me, your host, Candi Kellogg. Welcome to the Sound of Healing, Episode 4, Perception. We all know that what each person thinks, says, and does is usually a direct result of their perception, which in turn affects our emotions, and which then in turn can raise or lower our energetic vibration. As we are learning in this series, everything is energy, and in motion, creating vibration, sound, and even matter. To illustrate how very different our perception can be, I will share with you what a little mouse taught me. Everyone has their own unique perception of what they feel has happened, or what they think has happened, that simply may not agree with the other person. And this lesson hit me broadside. I had an encounter with a small creature early one morning as I sat in my indoor garden, just quietly contemplating my day. I thought I heard movement. On repeat of the sound, I got up and looked at the floor on the other side of the table and saw that a little mouse had gotten stuck on a sticky trap designed to catch bugs and spiders. The mouse appeared dead, although I could see where it had tried to chew its way free. Deciding to deal with it later, I sat back down and began enjoying my coffee once again, and then the noise resumed. So I got up and again looked at the mouse, wondering how I was hearing noise. And as I looked at the mouse, I saw it raise its head, and it looked at me with the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen. So I decided to take it on its trap outside, where it could get itself loose and be free. As I neared the mouse, I began to shake uncontrollably, and I felt sheer terror wash through me. I picked up the paper part of the trap and began to walk to the garage back door. That was my intention. With each step, the feeling of terror grew, and I began to shake even more, so badly, in fact, that I barely made it into the garage and could no longer hold the trap, and I dropped it on the garage floor. In horror for the little thing, I thought, okay, get yourself free. I can't take you any further. Yes, I had let a mouse get loose in the garage. I was so shaken it took all I had to get back into my chair in the indoor garden, and a good long bit before I quit shaking. Then the knowledge of what had happened hit me full force. I had picked up on that little mouse's terror of me. I was shaken to the core. I had produced such terror in another living creature, and my mind raced to desperately deny my involvement. I had been told by so many that I am the most loving, kind person, but my horror at that little thing's perception of me would not leave. And then the realization dawned that yes, I have killed mice, justified by me as they get into my house, chew wires, start fires. We all do, don't we? But that little mouse had every right to be terrified of me. Its perception was that I would kill it, I would hurt it, and harm it. Yet that was not my perception of me. I struggled with this event for weeks. Then the full lesson hit. My perception is that I would not hurt another being purposely. It is not who I am, and I feel so much love for others. And then I realized that is only my perception. It may not be another's. For as I said, each person's perspective is unique to them. And then I did what maybe we all need to do. I asked for forgiveness for any hurt or wrongdoing anyone might have felt I had done to them that they felt was unjustified. For I know that my intent was never to harm. And finally, I asked myself for forgiveness for not being at times the person I truly believe myself to be. for that is who I want to be, loving and compassionate. Lesson learned. Afterwards, I felt a deep sense of peace, for we cannot change the past, but we can choose to not repeat it. We have learned we are in a body with a mind that helps us to process what we see, hear, feel around us. But we also learned in episode 3 that we are also sound, and we reach highs, lows, and in-between levels or tones during our day-to-day existence, especially in these turbulent times that surround us, while we are all unconsciously processing or releasing energetic waves or activating and integrating these massive energies. This can be emotionally and physically draining. For many, we feel perpetually exhausted, no matter how much sleep we get. It is hard to stay balanced. So it is necessary to ground so you can integrate beneficial changes to your perception and how it affects us. I would like you to join me in a grounding visualization that you can utilize whenever you begin to feel unbalanced in the lower emotions. First, settle yourself comfortably and close your eyes. As in previous visualizations, I want you to, with eyes closed, look to the top of your head. Can you feel the warmth of the energy of your higher self as it connects with you? Take a deep breath. Enjoy that sensation. Now drop your focus down to your heart. Feel it beat. Feel the warmth of your heart as it softly moves within you. Can you feel it? Take another deep breath and relax into the love your heart holds for you. Now drop your focus down to your feet. Feel the bottom of your soles touching whatever they may be touching. Is it socks, grass, carpet, or wood? Whatever it is, feel that sensation. Wiggle your toes. Take another deep breath. Can you feel the energy moving? Maybe some tingling? Now, imagine with your focus, which is your energy, sinking deeper down past your feet into the ground. Imagine the feel of soft grass or cool dirt beneath you. Take a deep breath and feel the life within, the ants or small creatures that live within, the movement of life. Now move your focus back to your heart. Feel the love it holds for all, and softly say to yourself, in this moment, I am safe. In this moment, I am warm. In this moment, I have a home. In this moment, I am fed and clothed. In this moment, all is well, and that is all I can ever be in, is this moment of time. Now, with your eyes still closed, we're going to set an intention, which you can repeat after me if you choose. I set the intention to now release all that is blocking my highest good. I activate and understand all that I need to know to move forward on my path with ease. Finally, when we look at moving forward into our new era of being and the era of unconditional love, we all need to remember that our greatest gift to ourselves is the ability to forgive another. I believe that one of the most profound sayings to me on forgiveness was in regard to perception and the fact that those that we are angry with, we are most often angry because they did not do something we wanted done, or they said something we didn't want said. It did not fit our perception of what is right or wrong, even though it may have fit theirs. So when I go into a lower vibrational emotion with another, I say to myself, I forgive you for not being who I wanted or needed you to be. As I explained about the mouse lesson, our perceptions can be very different than another's. And we'll always find that when we're angry with someone, it is because it wasn't what we wanted, didn't happen. What we needed didn't occur. But that other person, they may not have been able to give it, or it may not have been within their jurisdiction to do. So, as you listen to the following nature bath music, I want you to think of those you feel angry with, and then look at the reason why. I think you will find in all cases, it was because they were not who you wanted them to be at that time. And then apply what I call a forgiveness statement to each and every one of them. So the lower energetic ties are cut, and you are freed from the negativity, and you are no longer tied to another. I look forward to our time together in episode 5. Remember, always hold love in your heart, for that is exactly who you are and who we need to be.
You've been listening to The Sound of Healing with host Candi Kellogg. To connect with Candi or to check out our other shows, head to lifesource.global. And don't forget, hit the like, subscribe and share buttons. This show has been brought to you by Source Light Productions.